guys talked about how the takeaways were going to come in bunches. You kind of felt it. What kind of got you guys off tonight?
We knew they came in bunches. Kyle did a great job starting us off last week, and we just knew we had to continue fighting. You know, when the opportunities came, we had to capitalize on them.
On the pick six, first, what did you see on the pass, and then when you had the ball in your hands to take us over the top?
I look up matchups. Number 3 is a good player. I'm in the 18. He was in the 3 spot. And I was just following the quarterback eyes, and I made the play on the ball.
When you got the second one, did you think you had a chance to take it back?
Most definitely, man. Being a part of this team, we emphasize on scoring. You know, we don't care about catching the ball. We care about scoring. And that's the mindset on defense.
So going back to the first pick then, you catch it, you've got Eddie kind of with you, Prince is in front of you. What did you see, and what did you try to set up on the return?
On the return, all I saw was number 39. I know he has the best vision in the world, and I just kind of followed his jersey number into the end zone. It happened so quick, I don't even remember what happened, to be honest with you.
How satisfying was it for your first touchdown?
Man, it felt good. I haven't had a touchdown on defense since Little League. I don't even think I had one then. But it felt good, man, and I knew I wouldn't get it anywhere else but at this place. So I was excited about that.
How close did you come before?
Nowhere near.
What was the celebration there?
It was tug of war. We had been working on it all week, and I kind of went blank when it was time for us to do it, so I kind of messed it up.
You guys get in a circle for tug of war?
We kind of did at first, but we kind of pulled apart from each other, and we tried to make it happen.
One play before your pick six, what happened? It looked like you were maybe upset with yourself, where you were a tad late on it. It was a drop over the middle. It was just a weird two-play sequence. What happened on the play before?
Yeah, I should have trusted my instincts. I was in the right position. I should have just broken the ball more downhill and make that play. You know, what I do is when I mess up on a play, I just play it over in my head and try to correct it and move forward.
To do this here, is there any extra satisfaction?
Hell yeah, it is. You know, this is my former team. I have a lot of guys on that team that I love, that I have great relationships with. So anytime you get a chance to come compete against your former team, man, it's always a little extra on the cake.
So you never even got pick six in high school?
No, I didn't play defense until my junior year. So
The offense coming into this game had trouble getting in the end zone. Before you got here last year, the defense was scoring a lot. It was a defense that generated a lot for this team. For you guys to make this statement tonight, 5 takeaways, and get in the end zone, what do you feel like it did for the defense overall as you guys try to get to that level?
we're getting in the zone now. You know, this is going on just finished our 3rd game. You know, we finally got the takeaways that we were looking for. And we just have to continue growing off of that. You know, we're going to enjoy this win tonight and, you know, move forward. And we got a game in a couple of days.
When you see Khalil Mack just punch at the football, does anybody do anything like that? How impressed were you by what?
Well, that guy alone really changed this entire defense. You know, the way we practice, the way we hunt, the way we attack the ball, it all comes from what he does in practice. You know, we all just follow off of that, and you know, we try to create turnovers.
What did you see on the second pick?
All verts. You know, like I said, it's a matchup issue, and once again, I was reading the quarterback's eyes and just made a play on the ball.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Yep.
Yes, I'm all right. Okay, so to start within the game, we ended up having a right knee injury with Hicks. Hopefully, he'll be okay. And then Taylor Gabriel's in the concussion protocol. Want to give credit to Cornelius Lucas for stepping up today, short notice with Bobby Massey's illness, and so I thought our guys did well there. It was a great game by the defense in regards to getting turnovers and flipping the field, which was really good. I think there was 5 total turnovers, and then the offense there, second quarter, used the momentum from that, and then at the end, we were a little sloppy there with the red zone. But at the end, then the offense being able to get in 4-minute mode and churn up some first downs was good.
When did Bobby's illness come up?
Literally, probably within, making a decision was probably within a half hour to an hour, but it was late. It was right before the deal. It was quick notice. He came in when we got here. He came in and said he wasn't feeling good, so it was like, okay, I guess we got to figure something out. No, it's. I think it's a small case of vertigo, so it's not really that good when you have a guy that has to be balanced for most of the game, and you're not feeling real good with that. So we'll see where that goes, but hopefully he's okay.
As injuries during the game go, Hicks, is there any preliminary thoughts on just what you've heard, that kind of thing?
I think preliminary. I don't have anything for sure, but I feel like he'll be okay. I don't have anything more than that right now.
Was that something he was dealing with before this game?
I think he's a pretty big dude, so his knees. These guys, man, their knees can get messed up a little bit here, there, and wear and tear. But it just was getting sore on him, and so we'll kind of see where it's at in the next couple of days.
What was it like, kind of battling what was going on with Eddie and deciding either some pregame or Eddie Pinheiro?
Yeah, I was gonna say we have 3 Eddies, son.
With the kicks,
Yeah.
during the game, what he could handle, what he couldn't.
Yeah, it was the going back and forth the last couple of days. We didn't really know. I mean, he did well warming up, so I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do. I had a plan either way, but Tabes came in and said that he's kicking the ball pretty well, and so he felt good. So that made my decision in regards to just say extra points. Being able to kick an extra point, you feel good there, and then you got to kind of test it out. It would have been great to hit that longer field goal. I forget the distance of it, but it would have been great to hit that. But again, I give him credit for fighting through that and fighting through the pain, and he did his job and then hit that big field goal at the end.
You talked about wanting to see Eddie respond after a miss. I mean, to respond after a miss and make that field goal late
Sure.
while dealing with the knee injury. What does that look like?
Sure, that's big because in that position, it can be mental, especially when you're not hurt very much, and kickers, unless they have something nagging that's going on, they're not getting banged up every game like these other guys are, where they have body ailments that they got to take care of throughout the week. So when something comes up and like that, and you're in a little bit of pain, you got to fight through it. And again, I give credit to Tabes and Jamie Cole and Eddie for coming up with a solution and making it work today.
For Mitch, what is your sense of the value of the second quarter of breaking out of that round slump offensively and getting 3 in a row?
Yeah, it was nice. It felt like, okay, finally, here we go, and it's all about confidence. And again, I'll take it to, you get a quick flip of the field, you get some momentum going with those turnovers, and then he made plays, and made a heck of a throw down the sideline to Taylor Gabriel, who made a great catch, got both feet in. So I know it didn't feel like, I don't know what his exact numbers were, but it felt like his completion percentage was pretty high today. I didn't feel like there was a lot of incompletions, which sometimes can, when you get completions, it moves the sticks and you're able to get first downs. And so I felt good about that. We know we have a lot of room to grow, but it was nice to have that big second quarter. We'll be better. We'll execute better and be better there in the red zone. But again, I'm actually really proud. I keep going back to that 4-minute at the end of the game was nice because they know you're running the ball.
There were 3 throws in particular where receivers were pretty wide open relative to what you've had in the past. Was Mitch just seeing receivers that he hadn't been seeing before? Was the offense just producing?
What throws were they?
2 of the touchdown passes, and I think the one across the middle to Gabriel, I think. It just seemed like they were easy targets.
Well, I don't know. I mean, sometimes they're easy. I mean, he's stepping up in the pocket or whether he's making. There's so many things that go into it. But I want to give credit to Mitch for he had a really good week of practice. He was very mentally prepared. He's mentally strong. He understands that throughout this process, there's a lot of weight on his shoulders to do well, and I think that I like where he's at. We're slowly getting better. If you go back to week 1 where we were, and then where we're getting better now, we know there's lots of room for improvement. But we were able to put some points on the board and get a win.
What did you like when just playing third down too?
Yeah, I think what were we 7 of 10, third down, 70%. So I'll take that all day long. Again, credit to our coaches who put a lot of time and energy into trying to scheme plays in that area, and then the players executing it.
How about the play calling rhythm that maybe you felt you got in there?
Yeah, I felt better today. It still doesn't feel, it's still not where it needs to be, but I definitely felt better. We were able to get in a rhythm, and we were getting first downs, and anytime you get first downs, now you can get to that next call on the play sheet, and it's not. I don't know how many 3 and outs we had today, but there was a few there in the towards the end. But I thought rhythm-wise was probably our best in the 3 games.
And it's a bit of a broken record, but what can you say about the defense kicking open the floodgates on the takeaways and obviously?
Yeah, it's really impressive how this is 3 straight games in a row now where they're coming up. Now today it's turnovers, and then a touchdown. So anytime you have 5 turnovers and you only turn the ball over 1 time, that's a +4 ratio. You're going to win a lot of football games that way. I don't care what the other stats are. You're going to win. And we were tested there at the end. They were tested, and it was a little bit of a swing there when we didn't get the touchdown on offense, and they went down and got one. That was a little bit of a swing, but our guys they hung tough, and they got that fumble there on 4th down and made a crucial stop, and then we went down a 4-minute.
Coach, can you talk about what HaHa has brought to this team since being assigned?
What he's brought to us?
Yeah, what he's brought to
Yeah, well, he has that veteran leadership. He came in here. HaHa came in here, understanding what this culture was all about. We're really, I believe, pretty unique with the culture that we have going on. And he came in and was looking to fit in, and he did that. And so he's come in. He's worked hard every single day. He's become a leader, and you just heard him break it down in there and talked about family. And anytime that's the case, and then you're making plays on the field, that's exactly why he's here for that. So it's a good story.
Thanks, guys.
Good? All right. Thank you.
This is interesting room. Don't got no chairs for you guys. That's tough.
What for you is the value of the second quarter of being able to get that offense in the end zone 3 times in a row, bang, bang, bang?
Yeah, it was big for our offense just to get going tonight. Defense did a great job creating turnovers and getting the ball for us. And then I think we were just better in situational football. Scoring before half is always big. We were better on third down. And I think that just belief and just executing on offense is what allowed us to go down and score. So we just got to keep growing, keep getting better, and keep doing that.
On the first touchdown pass to Taylor, the short one, when did you see him and take us through the plays down a little bit, just how easily that came over?
Yeah, it was just a great man beater down there. We slid the protection, and he basically had a dropping DN and cover him. So I was going to run it in, but I wanted to throw it to him and get him a touchdown catch.
Mitch, how quickly did you kind of feel like you established a rhythm on offense, especially in that second quarter?
Yeah, I don't know when it happened, but we definitely felt like we established a rhythm. Just felt like the tempo helped us out a little bit. And it was just a great job by the guys getting in and out of the huddle. O-line did a great job protecting, creating holes in the run game, and just keeping them off balance. Just being better on first and second down to create manageable third down situations, and then converting on third down I think was huge for us.
When you get results in a game like this, what does that tell you about where the process is in terms of building this offense?
Yeah, we just got to stick to the process, keep believing in what we're doing. We had a couple weeks where we struggled, but we were a little bit better tonight. It was just guys sticking to the plan, coming together, and just doing what we do best. And the O-line did a great job, and playmakers made plays on the outside. So if everyone just continues to stick together and execute our plays and believe and just go out there and make plays, it'll be a fun offense.
How specifically does the tempo help you?
What?
How specifically does the tempo help you?
I think it just helps create a rhythm. It helps the defense. It helps us see the defense. It makes them get lined up faster, so they don't know if we're checking or if we're running and going right away. So it kind of helps me see what they're doing. It makes them get lined up and kind of show their hand sometimes, but a couple times they don't. So
is Nagy using all the time he has when you're in the line early like that? Because that could be another advantage of that, right?
I think that's a scheme question technically. So we're just trying to keep the defense off balance. And sometimes when you're stalling out on offense and not having success, when we did the first 2 weeks, you guys just got to change it up a little bit and do something different to throw out for the defense. And I think we just kept it a little more simple for our guys. Instead of a lot of formations and personnels, kind of cut it down and just played simple football, block them up front, which our O-line did a great job, and let our playmakers make plays on the outside.
Mitch, when the defense scores like that, obviously good for you guys, but does that just add to the urgency, especially at that point where you've been struggling to score touchdowns and Clinton big scores? It just added the
Yeah, it was awesome.
to kind of get it together.
I think it just created momentum for the whole team. So we don't think if the defense scores, we got to go down and score again. We just got all right, let's do our job. Let's go out there, back up the defense. They're doing their thing. They're doing a great job, and we know they're going to create turnovers, make big plays, and get us on the field. But we still got to go out there and do our job. So we got to go down there, score, and have their backs. And I think that allowed them to get even more excited to do their job because they saw us kind of doing our thing on offense tonight.
In that stretch, you had some open receivers, and obviously you hit them. But do you feel like that was kind of a breakthrough for the offense, or just it happened against the team the defense you're playing? Was it a breakthrough, I guess, to run the offense like you did in the second quarter?
I mean, it's hard to define, but I think we're still improving as an offense, and it's definitely awesome when you have your guys getting open. I mean, that's how you design it. That's why you practice. That's why you rep the plays in the games, and we have the playmakers to where if we get man-to-man, we're going to let them separate, do it on their own, and when we're zone, they gotta see that just like I'm seeing it and find the open areas. So I think we're still growing and evolving as an offense. I don't know if I'd call it a breakthrough yet. We got to keep getting better, keep growing. Definitely room for improvement, and definitely in the second half, especially on my part. So I think if we just stick to the process and keep growing and keep learning and sticking together, we're going to be all right.
Mitch, on the third touchdown pass to Taylor, what did you see on that play, and what made you cut it loose when you
Yeah, it was good. It was a great job by the O-line, just giving me time and allowing me to move a little bit and scramble, I think, a little bit. We had a double move called up, and it wasn't the perfect look that we got for it, but I think me creating a little time and the O-line giving me a little pocket, I just felt like I'd try to put it in a spot where Taylor can make a play. And he did a great job getting his 2 feet down before half, and it's huge to score in those situations right before halftime.
Mitch, how did some of the movement behind the line of scrimmage help you tonight?
Like play action?
Yeah, all of that. Even the touchdown to Gabriel where the action it goes out the right side and you're coming back to the left.
Yep.
A couple times you had movement.
Yeah, it's good. I think it takes some pressure at the O-line. They're just not straight rushing every time. You're moving the pocket, creating different launch points. And I think, obviously, that's a strength of mine, throwing it on the run and just making them, keep them off balance so they can't shoot gaps on us and make them cover the whole field side to side and keep the defense off balance.
What was working for you guys on third down tonight?
Third down, I think just great studying throughout the week and guys making plays. The O-line did a great job up front, and then guys knowing when it was man, when it was zone, and how to get open. And then just me getting the ball to the playmakers. But the O-line did a great job giving me time, and they did a great job getting open and knowing the situation. I think that was a focus for us this week, that we got to be better on third down. When we stay on the field, then we can be that dangerous offense we want to be and finish in the end zone.
What kind of accomplishment is it to get points out of that 4-minute drive late in the game?
It was huge. Obviously, we stress as an offense that we want to stay on the field and win the game, so you'd love to convert that third down and go down and finish the ball and take a knee, but it was great. We felt like we did our jobs. The O-line did a great job in a known running situation to creating holes, and David did a great job running patient and making some big runs and getting points out of that. Obviously, you want to finish on the field, but we're going to keep growing, and I think that's something we could definitely roll over and feel good about for going into next week.
What happened on the interception?
Yeah, I think it was just a little predetermined on my part. We had a good play going on to the main side, and then I had a one-on-one option with A-Rob, and obviously you get a little excited when you get A-Rob pressed one-on-one into a fade. But the dude made a good play, and I was thinking back shoulder. He beat him over the top, kind of miscommunication and predetermined. So I would like to have that one back.
You've had some really nice escapes in your career, some really nice throws. That third touchdown in Taylor, do you get a sense in the moment how special a play like that is and how it shows really your full skill set?
Yeah, I don't really remember the full thing, except I just bought a little time and then threw it to Taylor, so I'll have to go back and watch it to see if it was actually cool or not. But it felt pretty good on the field, and I'm just glad it was actually called a touchdown, because from my point of view, it looked like he did get in, but then they didn't call it, so you're like, oh, dang, that was sweet, but I guess it didn't count. But then they turned it over, and it felt pretty good.
Mitch, specifically from an accuracy standpoint, what was different between the first quarter and the second quarter for you?
Was I less accurate in the second quarter or more accurate?
No, more. It seemed like you improved from the first quarter to the second quarter.
I think just keeping a calm, steady mind and going out there doing my job and guys getting open. It makes it easier on me when the O-line's doing a great job and giving me time in the pocket. And I feel like I was just seeing the field tonight. And I just went out there with a calm mind and take it a one play at a time mentality. And the guys were getting open. And I felt like I was just putting it in the spot where they can make plays.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.